a long time. How eager are you to get back out there?
Very, very eager. But still gotta remember my whole thing, remember my routine, and make sure I'm ready to go. A little different than before, so gotta stay patient. Move things along as they're ready to go.
How tough has it been for you to sit out 45 games of regular season?
It's tough. It's never fun. It's never tough. You never want to leave your teammates out there. And then this past week was especially tough. Having to sit 4 games for my hand. But I'm just ready to get back out there. I'm ready to feel good again. Feel the leg out. See how it feels.
What kind of insight did you get from the games you watched on the bench and just having that sideline perspective of seeing how they're meshing together and what's unfolding?
I learned a lot from the second unit. A lot when Cole started playing and Pablo was at the point. We got Austin at the 2 and played kind of Austin and Jamal with Pablo at the 1. I thought our bench production was unbelievable. And I thought they moved the ball well. They played with the right spirit, and I think that fed into our whole team. I think everybody just did a really good job of moving the ball. And defensively, we trusted a little bit better. Like I said, offensively, we moved the ball well.
Doc talked about endurance being kind of like the number one thing right now. Where is that right now, and what are your expectations for how far long you can go in the game?
Honestly, I won't know really until I get out there. I've done drills simulated drills, I guess, for this week, and practiced for the first time last Saturday, so I don't have a real good feel of in-game conditioning and endurance, so that'll kind of be a thing that we'll figure out as we go along.
You had been close. You've been close a couple of times, kind of coming back through this process. What was holding you back? And can you kind of describe like the nature of the injury?
Just kind of. I don't want to say misdiagnosed, but wasn't doing the right things. I guess we weren't addressing the initial problem or the main problem. So it was just everything I was doing was putting more stress on my knee. So a small tear became a 3-month thing because I wasn't doing the right things until we figured it out.
Is it something that you're going to need to address in the summer?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, probably, but I don't know how serious of a dressing it will be, but it might be.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit? I don't know if you feel that means. Like, was it torn in a different place or more significant than they thought, or what was?
No, it just wasn't being allowed to heal. So the tear's still there. It's just about managing the pain and getting through this. So, it's not like a new tear. I wasn't re-tearing my knee in different places. It wasn't allowing the initial injury to completely heal.
You talked about issues that you have to have with endurance and all that. Do you think that'll be tough for you to kind of balance knowing how much you can and can't do?
Yeah, it's tough because you want to play a lot. And you want to make up in this time, but like I said, I gotta be patient. I only do what my body allows me to do. So this will test my patience a lot. I think, but it'll be good.
Wait, did you learn anything about yourself in these past 3 months? Just the whole ball of wax, everything that happened.
Yeah, I learned a lot, but those things are for me. You learn a lot about a lot of people, and kind of figure out a lot of things. But those are things, like I said, for me.
You missed last question, guys. You missed 15 games last year. Came back and had really almost seamless transition back in. You guys won 14 out of the last 16. Do you feel like that can help you this time, or is it totally different? 45 versus 15 games.
It is totally different, but I try to lean on any experience you can. I think the biggest thing when you come back after being gone for an extended period of time, I think is just to not force anything early. And that's what I'm going to try to do tomorrow. Just find the flow and find the rhythm. I'm not going to come back playing like how I played 20 games in or whatever it is. So I got to find that, and hopefully these next however many games I'm able to play will help me find that rhythm for the playoffs.
Curious, what was the feedback to your Broad City performance, and did people know, like people in your life know the nature of it?
Yeah.
Were people surprised that
No, I mean some people that I know knew, but it's been unbelievably positive. It wasn't really something I'm worried about, but just because of the nature of the show, I mean that's just how it is. But it's unbelievably positive. I didn't expect it to be that great. They did such a good job. Lana and Abby are two awesome people to work with, so it was a lot of fun.